I'm seeing some messages in the chat box. Look for more answers. Try your best. It is completely fine, even if you choose what pops up in your mind. Don't look for the best and perfect answer. All right. Thanks a lot for the people who gave the answers. I'm seeing some went with the A, some with the D, some with C. Of course, B, I don't see that. Can someone tell who is being targeted in this question? The question is targeting who?
I mean,
Team
project
member.
manager, team lead,
Team
team leader,
member.
team
The
leader.
team
Okay. I'm hearing 2-3 words here. When I heard team member,
Leader.
team lead, can we
Team
say
member.
team being targeted?
Team member.
the
Targeted.
team
Team
member
member.
is being targeted.
Team member is targeted. Okay.
Yeah.
But what is the last line of the question?
How should the team lead respond or assist
So,
the team member?
so how should the team lead respond? So the situation is explained about a team member,
Yeah.
but the question is asking you to reply from whose perspective?
Team leader.
Team lead perspective, right? So you have to answer in this perspective.
Team lead. Okay.
When I say who is being targeted, I'm asking for who have to respond for the situation. Right. I like the way you said team member. Nice, nice. Team member is the point of discussion. The point of discussion is team member. This guy is not doing a good job, so we are getting into trouble. Now, but the point is when you look at the question paper, you have to look at the last line. How should the team lead respond? Now, put yourself as a team lead person, and now you have to respond to this situation, considering this team member not doing a good job. Very good. Now, target is on the team lead. As the lead, you have to respond. Now, let's go to the question itself. Is there any key term in this question? In these 2 lines, do you see any key terminologies?
Missing the deadline.
Missing the deadline. Okay. So the team member is having extremely difficult and busy personal life. Okay. Because of the team is not aware of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. They have only mistakes and deadline missing. I think this is not a happy situation, right? When
Yeah.
team is missing a deadline, they are not happy. But little bit emotional also. This guy is having some trouble. I think it's a very understandable situation. Do you feel like that? It's understandable, relatable, isn't it? We see
Yes.
in our family, we sometimes go down. I don't think we are the same person all the day to go through the situation. But Shri, will the emotion things work in my job? Where is the room to talk about his emotions? Yeah. Okay. Now, the point here is, as a lead, how you have to respond to this. In a sense, what kind of action you are going to do.
As a servant leader, maybe he has to.
What can be done? Please proceed.
He should perform his. I mean, he should show his servant leadership skills. That's what I feel. As a team lead, as the person is really in a true difficult in his personal life, he can coach the member. I mean,
Okay. Okay. First of all, answer I'm hearing here is coach the person, which means you are establishing your servant leadership thought to listen to this person and guide this person on the difficult timeline. Is this
yes.
a thought process? Okay. I hear this point. I'll mark this answer. I'll listen to some more answers. Hemant, you want to say something?
No, Shri. Shri, yeah.
Please go ahead.
Sorry, Shri. I guess Kapila already said that.
Achha, okay,
But
good. Then that's fine.
sorry,
That's fine.
but I believe even face-to-face conversation is also important to
Important. Okay.
understand the team.
Okay, understood. So now as a team lead, you have 2 things with you. One is your team should not miss a deadline, Another thing, you don't want to miss this person also. Do we have this two responsibility on our shoulders now? You have one is your deadline. Okay, deadlines. You should not miss that. Another one is you cannot miss a team member also. Team member is also important. Member is important. Okay. I have seen many times worked with the senior managers, good top level managers. The first thing when we meet him to the room, they'll start like this. Hey, how is your family? Are you taking enough care? I'm not seeing you taking any holidays, man. Have you took holidays recently? You'll be surprised why this guy is talking about this. I thought he will talk about deliverables or she will talk about my poor performance in the system. They will start from the place where they can really understand what can be helped by them. They'll ask them, do you think any help you need from my side? Have you addressed or witnessed some kind of people like that, leadership level?
Not only leadership, it's with the clients also. Even
Happens,
with the
right?
clients. Yeah.
Happens, right? So they directly don't go to, hey, you know what? I know the Friday deliverable should happen. You met 4 bugs because of the deliverable delayed. It is back of the mind, but they will come later for it. But first they understand, are you emotionally balanced? Okay. No, but I'm not going to stop with the A. I'm going to look at for other answers also because I'm seeing C and D also popping up. People went with the C. What was your thought? Why you thought to discipline the team member? What do you mean by discipline here? Anything popped up for you?
So, can I
Mhm.
go ahead, Shri?
Sure, sure, please.
So, considering that he is a team lead who is the target here, he is
Uh-huh.
aware of his team. So,
Uh,
maybe he would like to analyze how he has performed earlier
okay.
and would like to check, what is his present situation, and maybe he finds a difference. And
Uh-huh.
since they are in the middle of an iteration, maybe a word with that team member could
Okay.
help, in taking care of the mistake. Maybe
Okay.
that is my thought process.
Okay. Okay. I hear that point. So when you say discipline here, at least understanding is we are course correcting a person to come on track.
Yes, we are having a word with him, and as you mentioned, we
Uh,
would like to know what are
uh,
the
Okay.
disturbances, maybe.
Okay, that is a view you are seeing. Okay. When I see this as discipline, I would also see this as something like you mean the ground rules? Ground rules? Because it is pretty hard to say I'm going to discipline you. Um, I'm trying to see that because as a person, if you're going to say, hey, I want to check out your discipline is good, the person can reply back, you know what, we have the ground rules, how to do, what to do. I'm pretty aware of it. So
Mhm.
individually, I don't think I have to set my discipline. Could be a response also, but I'll park it there.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, then we'll go to the answer D, the last one. I saw a few of them into the D also. Consult the team members, functional manager. So now a new characters getting introduced. See, so far what happened is we have only 3 characters. The character 1 is a team member. Character 2 is you as a team leader or project lead. Now third character coming in. Now question to people who thought D could be a good answer. Why you thought introducing a person to solve this problem would help you? How you think this could be help you? By consulting. Uh-huh.
Mm, let's example if I am a project manager,
Okay.
I got the team from the stakeholders. Okay,
Ah,
you are assigned with this 3 to 4 people team, but
okay.
I don't know exactly the team members by personally.
Okay.
The higher functional manager may be the different. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe he can talk with him personally, because as a project manager, my first intention is to get the
Okay.
deadlines. So I
And
cannot go that because I don't know the person's ins and outs. So the functional manager may converse
yeah, yeah,
with him.
yeah, yeah. I see your point, but one problem is in this question, it is a bit difficult to interpret that this person came from a different function. That I couldn't interpret in this question. You see such terms somewhere here, which is helping us to say this guy doesn't come directly. Uh, that's a bit tough. So for
He is part of team.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think he's the part of team, as the
Part
question
of team,
says.
right? Yeah, yeah, part of team. But again, this is also good information for us to understand. In main exam, when you go see a question and they don't have a mention that this person is from a different department. By the way, if somebody is not aware of it, in the class somewhere we learned there is something called projectized organization. If you remember that, are you aware of this projectized organization? Projectized org, where in projectized org, what will happen is the project manager has a whole power of getting the team, forming the team, making it happen. Another thing is we have something called functional organization, where the functional manager has the power. Manager. When I say functional, you can think of a human resource department as a function, quality department as a function, security, cyber security, this department is a function, vendor management is a different function. So if I want some people, I may take people from here and they'll work in my project from functional to team. It happens in many companies, it happens, but PMI books in examination, what they say here is when you read a question and in this question there is no special mention that this is a functional manager, you can think this company or this project is going by a projectized organization where the project manager has the power and the project manager would have formed the team. The project manager will handle it. It's an understanding of a question. Yeah. So why I want to say this is, since in the question we don't see this, this portion is going to be pretty critical to handle. We cannot handle it. So it is not going to another person. It's going to stay with us. Now, let's stop here. We spoke about the question. We spoke about the 4 choices. Now, if you get another chance to choose an answer right now after our discussion, can you re-vote which can be a best answer right now as per your mind? I'm going to watch out your chat box. You can re-vote what can be the best one. Let me see what goes majority. I'm seeing answers coming up. Please keep going. So majority one I'm going to choose. That's going to be the best answer. Okay. Wow. Everyone is going there. Everyone is going there. Okay, I'm seeing 1 or 2 coming up there. Okay, I'm going to show the answer right now. Let's see how we have understood now. All right. Is this the right answer? That's a question now. Is it the right answer, Shri? I'm still thinking B is a good answer. Still, I'm thinking D is a good answer. Let's see what it is. The team performance is a focus of an agile team. Team performance is important. Okay? If you remember, there is something called a Tuckman ladder. We start seeing forming, storming, norming, it goes on. So we focus on the team factor. If a team member is underperforming, then the team lead should coach them as much as possible to improve the performance. But anything else can be done. Replacing looks pretty tough. Discipline also looks a tough word, at least in agile concept. You cannot talk about discipline to them. And here, the functional manager is not represented somewhere in the question. So it is pretty hard to escalate it. I could not escalate, I could not pass. By elimination technique will come here. And also, Kapila was pointing out, or I heard something in the call right now, coaching is one of the character of what role is that?
Servant leadership.
Yeah, so she was pointing out, right? She was pointing out that servant leadership. So servant leadership is a character. Part of what? See, if you are a project manager, imagine you are the project manager. In project manager, you should have good communication skills. It's important for you. You should have good negotiation skills, pretty important for you. You should have good influential skills that you ought to do. You should know how to handle conflict in the project. In this list, servant leader is also there. It's also one of the character. When you have multiple good characters to handle a project, you should also be a servant leader. What is servant leader? Servant leader is a person who serves the people by helping and guiding in different parameters. And one of that could be coaching the team member. All right. Is it acceptable for the people who thought some answers could be C and D? Do you think A is a better one now? Yeah.
Yes, sir.